Well, it was hard to get back on. I don't even know what it's about. One thing I'm gonna say, it's been busy. I've been busy, and thankful to get back on this platform, making some strides. I have a microphone now. You see the difference in the quality, but guess what? I come back with a microphone and a real bad head cold. So I sound very nasally. I sound a mess. So I just really want to get to the gettings. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. Usher. Yeah, we literally, I don't know about y'all household, but that's what we live for. And honey, when I say we screamed like we were the biggest Usher fans you ever seen in your life. Um, from the top to the bottom, the set, Usher. What did he drop? 15 pounds? Let me tell you something. When you're at your career height and you know it's time to execute, or you know what, too, for Usher, there's been a lot of highs and lows. There's been a lot of highs and lows, and I think he's just what you call prepared. I want to be prepared for my highs. Um, like I said, upgrading some of this equipment, eventually getting in front of you guys and really presenting a podcast that you can enjoy. I'm changing the name, by the way. I can't keep saying the motherfucking podcast. I don't even want to type it. So, the name I came up with. Oh, I'm getting confused now because I must mention LaRussell. I don't know if this is the name of his new project, but he definitely has something going on called Free Rent, right? Him and his team, they're paying for the rent of like 15 fans or something, like $1,000. I don't know all the details. Go to his page. That young man, I don't even know if I'm in the middle of the LaRussell era. They call it at the beginning because guess what? A lot of y'all probably never heard of him. So make sure you go check out his page. Very inspirational. Um, I know I'm getting off topic, but when it comes to LaRussell, this is what he makes me think of. Um, he's one of those kids that's a cool kid, but he definitely okay. And this I don't know the man like that. This is my perspective on the outside end. As a person who, what I like to call, is hood related. I forgot. I used to have a good way of explaining this, but it was I think like hood related, hood by relations. You know what I'm saying? Not grew up in the hood, but definitely, you know what I'm saying. Been there, can go there. He reminds me of that in the sense of he's not trying to pretend to be no thug rapper, but he knows some thug shit and he got bars.
Pass him in. Straight out the north side, an indie motherfucker named LaRussell Jr. My boss taught me how to hustle, moving units on units. This off the muscle squad. We moving together, but we a couple. 100 in blues, it made me feel good. LA Reid hurt my shit, he say I'm real good. Them niggas from low pass, I'm from a real hood. CP, north of the beat, it's just a little hood. Rock boy, I've been outside since I was 4 or 5. Street lights used to come on, I had to go inside. Mama ain't play that shit, she do now though. I'm still the same on me, a new sound though. Puma, we different breeds. I'm a hound, bro. Back then they ain't want a nigga. What about now, ho? What about now, ho?
He's fun, he's uplifting, and it's ghetto, and I like all of it. And it's wholesome. It's a little bit of everything, and I love it. And I love it because it's coming from one of us, because it has to be one of us to show the dynamic of us. We're not just one way. And that's why I love LaRussell. So anyway, his is called Free Rent. I'm thinking about naming this broadcast Rent Free. I said rent free because I'm giving you rent free space in my head every time I drop these gems. And I just hope that you come back for this rent free cohabitation at this podcast. So I'm really thinking about rent free. So that's what we're gonna call this episode anyway. Until we come up with something else. I'll do a poll if I can get some responses. I don't even know who's listening at this point. VidIQ told me I had 1,000 views. I don't know what they're counting. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to be the friends with the algorithm. So hopefully I'll be on someone's homepage soon. Alright, back to the Super Bowl. Usher. My God. Oh my. Y'all, it was so good. And let me tell you something. I haven't really been a huge Alicia Keys fan as of, the latter years. Definitely was a big fan when she first dropped. No rhyme or reason. I'm just maybe one of those fickle fans. Y'all don't pay me no attention. I've been in and I be out sometimes. But with that being said, after last night's performance, I'm back in. One thing you're not gonna say, sis, ain't look good. Sis look like back then. I'm trying to find some face cream. At least she'll put her makeup back on. My sister would say, just put on your concealer and hush. That's what I'm about to do. Y'all, she looks so good. The outfit, the curves, baby. The hips, mama. Y'all, Usher slid up behind her. And one thing about Usher, we all know niggas like Usher. I'm just gonna say that. We all know them niggas like Usher. They cool as shit. See, but I'm not one of them though. I'm not easily deterred. But I got some girlfriends that's like that. They single, they do what they want to do. But we definitely know the friends like Usher who be right there chilling, laughing. Song come on, right dancing. He pull up behind you smiling. But he got that thing on your ass, baby. And he not playing. Y'all, my husband said it was professional. I'm gonna say it's whatever y'all said it is. Okay? They some good actors and actresses. That's all I'm gonna say. Swiss came out with his message. Y'all should listen. Swiss, why you speak on it? Y'all don't never take no line out of Beyonce no's book. Don't say nothing. What is there to say? I wouldn't have said nothing. Not publicly. The show. It was real damn good. It was good to the point where I know when it was over I was saying, well damn, it might be the best. Because really my goal line was Beyonce with Bruno Mars. But then I was reminded through social media, that's why I love having Instagram. Lil Duval posted Michael Jackson's performance. What was that, 93? Y'all, in 93, his graphics look better than some of y'all graphics today. How that man go from the top of the stadium to the stage, stay off in the space for about 3 minutes, hold y'all attention and applause, all to turn his head for another maybe 15 seconds and blow the roof off. It was fire. It was definitely fire. So, and then it was also mentioned Prince's performance, which I haven't laid eyes on as of recently, but definitely remember with the Purple Rain and everything. I don't even think that was that long ago. Long story short, I'll show you in the top 5. Okay, Maybe top three. Well done. I love also, like I said, the set, the wardrobe. A lot of that was off white.
Speaking of black excellence,
I'm a big Beyonce fan. Everybody that knows me knows that I am. I just saw her at Renaissance Tour in Atlanta. Um, Sounds like everyone who had their cowboy hats and things, we can just keep them right out on the shelf. So we're gonna keep on down that country road. I'm gonna check it out. I don't. This is the thing about art, and I'm learning this as I create. And whether it's digitally, whether it's through this podcast, whether it's in other ventures that I have hands in, when it comes to being an artist, it is important not to be put within a box. Like, when we decide we want to create, it's almost funny for someone else to come along and then say, well, no, um, it's okay for you to paint that picture, but don't go outside the lines. Did you buy the paint? Did you draw the lines? Like, I mean, it's so absurd from an artist standpoint to be told what you should and shouldn't be creating. And as long as you're creating what's true to you and what God has set forth in your heart to do, no wrong can come from it. So we're on board for whatever the Lord has led her to do. With that being said, we're going to conclude this episode of Rent Free. Rent Free in my head. We're going to see. It's Rent Free this week.
but before I go,
Do y'all watch Queensman? Y'all, it's Eva and Aries. It's Rock and Aries from Power. So much is going on with my shows. The show's getting so good. Y'all let me know, like, if you can leave a comment, if you want to see reviews, more show reviews. I have not watched Baddies East Reunion yet. I haven't even heard anything about it. I don't even know if it came out, but I'm going to check.
but come back next week, y'all. I'm gonna be consistent every week, cold or no cold, snuffleupagus. I don't care. I'm showing up. Y'all show up too.
I made this for the bros. I start writing once it drop. I ain't even let it low. You take Hit Boy, you take Mally, you at me and you got go. Really do this shit for real, boy. Don't ask me what I sold. I'm like way to KP. They hit me to break the code. Every time I hear a beat, I hit 7 on the dice. Wanna do a song with me? Why you playing with your life? Flow water, but it's room temp. I ain't got no ice. Made